Okay, so we're gonna be making a pasta, kind of Alfredo pasta with chicken, sausage, broccoli, and we're gonna be using rotisserie seasoning. We have 2 tablespoons of rotisserie seasoning. We have 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, and we have 1 packet of chicken bouillon cube. We have, I can't believe it's not butter, and we have a 15-ounce jar of brocolli Alfredo sauce. We have some ragu double cheddar cheese sauce, just to make our pasta nice and saucy. This is going to take about 30 minutes altogether to cook. This is just a quick meal for school nights, work nights, busy nights where you just need something quick that the kids will enjoy to eat. By the way, this sausage is just like a pork country smoked sausage. Okay, so the first step is basically I'm waiting for the water to start boiling so I can throw the noodles in, but we'll just watch that until we see the bubbles at the bottom of the pan. That means the water is hot enough to go ahead and add the noodles. Just sprinkled a little bit of salt in the water for just a little extra flavor. With this pan, we're going to go ahead and start with the chicken first. Gonna just add 1 heaping. I use a really heaping tablespoon of, I can't believe it's not butter. Okay, so again, I always use like a very heaping spoon. That's why I try to use, I can't believe it's not butter, because I've been cooking with butter for a long time. My pot is nice and hot. So gonna go ahead and just dump the chicken right on in there. Give it a quick little stir and let the butter get all over the pan. And just go ahead and saute the chicken. So you're going to notice as it starts cooking, even very quickly, you're going to notice the little white spots. This means that it's cooking. So we're going to wait till the whole chicken has white all over on the top and on the bottom. So that's when you know it's time to go ahead and add your next ingredient. So for right now, we're just going to let that chicken cook. Actually, we can go ahead and add the seasonings right now to the chicken. Let that flavor get into it. So we're going to first add the 2 tablespoons of rotisserie seasoning. Just add the whole thing. Then we're going to go ahead and add the garlic. And then the bouillon cube, the powdered bouillon cube. Just go ahead and stir it all in there. Let everything mix up. You can still see the difference in the color even with the seasoning. It makes it a little bit more harder to see, but it's actually, you know, it's not very hard. You can still see that, you know, this is whiter and this is still very soft. This is still very soft and uncooked. So we'll just go ahead and mix it up, let it all get around. And just give it a few minutes to cook. It probably take about, I think it takes about less than 5 minutes, maybe 7 minutes to cook it all the way through. Just depends on the heat that you use. Okay, so our chicken is still cooking, but our water is boiling for our pasta, so we're going to go ahead and add the pasta in. Go ahead and keep stirring our chicken. It seems like it's cooked all the way on both sides. Probably not cooked all the way on the inside, but that's okay. It'll finish the rest of that as it cooks. So I can go ahead and add the sausage right on top of that. And then we can move it around a little bit, or you don't even have to. Then we can go ahead and add our broccoli. I usually like to give it a quick stir, and then I'm just going to put the pot top on and just let it cook down, and I'll show you how it looks as it cooks down. But yeah, that's just adding everything in there right now. and our pasta is still boiling. So we're going to go ahead and cover this and come back. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and check the progress. These broccolis are still very, very green and not cooking down just yet. So it still needs to keep going. Let that sausage cook a little bit more. Give it a good stir. My pasta is boiling over just a little bit, so we're going to turn the heat down some. Put it about 7.5. And we're just going to let this continue to cook. Okay, I need to turn this stove down. It's cooking a little fast. I think my pasta is about ready to come off. Yep. You can actually take this off the eye. And go ahead and let that cool off, and then we'll go ahead and dump off the extra. So, see how this is. Yeah, this is looking nice and done. I think we can go ahead and add our sauce. Okay, I have to go ahead and add the sauce. You can go ahead and leave the pot on, I think it's on 7.5 right now. You can hear the kids in the background. They're actually ready to eat. They're nice and hungry. So we're going to first add the Alfredo sauce. And then we're going to add the cheese sauce next. So what I like to do, because it always looks like there's so much sauce left in there, like that sauce could just make it just that much greater. So I go ahead and I add about 1/4 of water to one of the jars. Then I give it a good shake, and then once I shake it up and get all the sauce off the edges, I dump it into the next jar and shake that one up, and then we just add that into the pot. See it cooking right now. Alright, so I'm just going to add the last little bit of water mixed with the sauces together, and then just give it a good little stir. And I'm just going to cover it for maybe about another 3 minutes, and just let the seasonings soak into the sauces so everything meshes together. And all that's left after that is to go ahead and add the pasta. So we'll give this a good 3 to 5 minutes to soak in together. Okay, it's been about 3 minutes possibly, but it's you can see that the sauce has kind of changed colors. You can see the little seasonings all through it. So we can go ahead and just add our pasta. Turn it down a little bit while I go ahead and stir it up together so it doesn't pop and make too much mess. I'm just going to stir it all up.
Earlier, we came home and ate cookies and some ice cream. You must come think that because she's a little
Okay, so it's pretty much ready to serve, but I'm going to go ahead and cover it and give it some time just to get into the inside of the noodles so it can be very flavorful and you can taste it in every bite. I don't want it to be a little bland, but yeah, we'll cover this for a little bit. It's only on about, I think it's on about two-ish, almost 3. But we're just going to cover this for maybe a minute or so. And just let the juices get in between all the pasta because we use rotini. So it has little grooves in it. And let's go ahead and let the sauce get into the grooves and all the seasoning.